Hello. Okay, before I get into this improvement that I'm going to make to my 20-gallon hermit crab tank, I want to point out a few newbie rookie mistakes that I made to hopefully allow others to benefit and not make the same mistake. So I actually did research for 6 months on these little critters and thought that I did a pretty good first run here. But some of those mistakes that I want you to be aware of is the fact that this 20-gallon is actually very hard to regulate. The humidity right now is at 94% and the temperature is at 72. I have a heater in the back above the substrate on the glass, but I also have a bigger heater on the bottom, and that's where I started and wasn't able to get it very warm, so I went to the one in the back there. Don't do that. Don't put one on the bottom. Today I'm going to be pulling that out and putting it on the back. Other rookie mistake I made is the substrate. So they didn't have any play sand at the store when I got this aquarium, and of course, wanting instant gratification, I needed it right then and there. So I got the cocoa fiber in one small bag of play sand. I mixed this together and thought that's good enough. Well, no, and it's making it way too moist in here. You can see all of the condensation building up on the wall. You can see where I continue to wipe it in the middle. And I plan to put a camera in here. So this is not going to work for my crabs long term. Also, my water tanks in here, I do love these. I think given a different chance, I would have gotten the half size. They're still the same length Tupperware containers, but they're half the size here. I think that would have been perfect too. But this is going to work. It's going to be great. I'm going to put them a lot higher, of course, because as you can tell, this is not 6 full inches of substrate here. We have about 4. Here we're getting really close to 6, so we're going to go ahead and level this out as well. And there is my new camera that I plan to put in when everything is all said and done. And also I'm sitting here with my natural Saccharine play sand, so I'm very excited, and we're gonna see how this turns out. I will let you know. And I'm back. Check this out. Newly upgraded tank. It's a 20-gallon. As I mentioned before, my substrate was not the right mixture. Now we have a perfect mixture, 5-to-1 play sand to eco earth. It's really holding the moisture quite well. In fact, I don't have the issue anymore of condensation all over the glass. We've got a perfect temperature and humidity mixture here. My little guy climbed up there last night, so I can't really do any more improvements right now, but you can also see that in the back I have put the egg crate. It's used for ceilings, and so this has worked very well because they love climbing on it. And then I have the 2 tanks here. I am going to downgrade the back one to be about the same size as this little one in the front here until they get a little bit bigger. It'll make it easier for me to change out. And I am planning on putting this shelf in there. Unfortunately, it just has a little bit more work that I need to do to it. And thankfully, Santa brought me a Wise camera, so I'm able to look at some footage from my little critters. That's wonderful. But also, you can see I have books up here because this guy here tried to escape last night up through the airline and was trying to climb out of the top, so I had to secure it a little bit. I'll be getting some better clamps to hold the top down, but this is where we are today, and I'm very, very happy with the improvements. Also, don't forget to mention that the heating pads, so I had one, if you can remember, in the back on the side, one that was underneath. I've moved the one from underneath now to the back. I have a larger one coming, so this is only temporary, but it's really helped with the environmental situation. So I'm pleased, and I believe our little crabs are pleased as well. They are not camera shy, so I can't wait to share some footage with you all. Thank you.